Hey there! So today we have another review. This is a beer courtesy of Elise, one of my best friends. Worked with her for a gajillion years at Sanford Brewing Company. She now works at Ivanhoe Lager House, and this is their Sunset Haze. I stopped by after work, well after my work, and then I'm here now, and stopped by their place. Her and her husband are my best friends down in Florida, so love them. Thank you so much. And offer this can to review. So what is this? Blah blah. Hazy IPA. ABV. I don't have that. 6.5. Cool. Check it out. I mean, it's a good looking beer. Very pale. Wonderful kind of a almost straw color. Full on opaque. I mean, it looks really good, right? Pretty good. That kind of just generic wheat oat thing. A little bit of that kind of citra bomb thing going on, like generally citrusy, creamy, blah blah blah. Yeah, just smells like hazy IPA. Not like supermarket hazy IPA, just generic like craft brewery hazy IPA. Does that make sense to you? Anyway, yeah, here you go. That's very good. Yeah, just right down the middle, line drive right there. Citra, it's got to be Citra. If not, I'd be surprised. It's just a general orangey thing, creamy mouthfeel, a little bit zing of like zestiness, grapefruit peel, lemon peel, orange peel kind of thing in the higher notes. A little bit of chalkiness, a little bit of kind of green bitterness on the back end, that kind of green drying thing. Waiting on a little bit of like polyphenol, kind of like green character, which I actually like where it's here. It's just a little bit. The beer really doesn't have enough bitterness to back up the creaminess of this beer. So having that helps out a little bit. I notice the treehouse beers tend to do a little bit of that kind of thing going on. Then again, those beers tend to have a little bit of bittering too, but it's just that like kind of green thing to help like dry out the beer. Up front, a little bit more fruit character I'm getting. A little bit more stone fruit, peachiness, a little bit of pineapple. Nice. For me, I wouldn't warm it up too much more. A little too much chalky, a little too much green character. But then again, the craft, like the hype craft breweries have issues with that too. So that's just a blame on Ivanhoe. I need to talk about the brewery, by the way. This is Ivanhoe Park Brewery. This is a brewery in Ivanhoe Park, which is like off of like Mills in Virginia, which is like the cool part of town to hang out. That's where I would go out. Last time I went, well, I think I've hung out there maybe more recently than that, but it's been almost a year since my birthday, and that's where to hang out. But they also have replaced Deadwoods, and they have like a lager house there. So it's like lager, side pull, blah, blah, all that cool stuff. So, excuse me. Yeah, anyway. That's good. Yeah. Just like, boom. Line drive, hazy craft brewery IPA. If I could literally write your script for that one, it'd be this. Thankfully, I would say like some portion of those are like more pop-ups. Sorry, we were just watching baseball with Darwin. He's a Phillies fan. So like a pop-up, miss, blah, blah. Like the too much polyphenol, too much chalkiness. This is like a nice single or double. Maybe a single, right? Just like right down line, easy stuff. Nothing amazing to say about it. Nothing wrong to say about it. It's good hazy IPA. Craft brewery hazy IPA. You ain't buying this at the supermarket. It's a hard time, right? Like Sierra Nevada, whatever, large breweries, you're not getting that. It's a good old... That's a solid, like, A-ish range kind of beer. Let's give it a 93. If anything, might even be better than that. It's got a nice mouthfeel to it. Nice and creamy. I'm going to give it a benefit 94. 94. That's an A beer. Yeah. I mean, nothing too explosive to get it to like the A plus range. I guess the 94 is an A, but A plus range. But it's just fluffy, creamy, hits all the notes, aromatics. It's just a great, great, great beer. Yeah, or not great, great, but it's a very, 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 very good beer. Cheers. Lager. I mean, I believe this might be brewed at the other regular facility. They have a large. So they have 2 breweries now in Orlando, which is crazy because like I actually was visiting them and they're like the 2 breweries are like literally 10 minutes apart from each other. Like one's like east of downtown Orlando, one's like slightly north of downtown. They're like not far from each other, so it's a little bit confusing, but good beer. And I wish I could review it for you guys. They just got a medal at World Beer Cup for their Maibach, but it doesn't exist on draft anymore. I just stopped by the brewery; it doesn't exist. But they do great beer. They do Kush. Kush was delicious. The Schwarzbier was delicious. They do Kant too, which is like I don't know if you guys know, but in Cologne, they do the wooden handle with the 8 with the Kants, and then they do like the Stange with the Kush, and you walk around. Pop, 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 pop. Got to get Kush servers. 94. Thank you so much, Elise. It's delicious beer. Cheers later.